Let's take a look at our map situation here. Cold front stretching from southern Nevada down to northern Arizona and New Mexico, stretching down through eastern Colorado. Warm front from western Texas down to western Oklahoma down to Kansas. Pink front from the northern Kansas down to central Nebraska and down to South Dakota. Front boundaries from the northern coast of California, southwestern Arizona down from western Mexico. For the by from Idaho down from Wyoming and down from southwestern portions of Nebraska. For the by from southeastern South Dakota down from southern Minnesota down from Wisconsin, and a front by from northern portions of Minnesota down from Ontario. And a front by from western Pennsylvania down from Ohio down from northeastern Kentucky. And a station from western Cuba stretching down through Florida and station at the sea. We got high pressure in western Quebec and northern Nevada, and low pressure in southwestern Nevada, southwestern Arizona. 26 degrees at temperature now in Boston. It's 32 in Washington D.C., 39 in Atlanta, 78 in Miami, 52 in Brownsville, 51 in Dallas, 43 in Kansas City, 33 in Chicago and Minneapolis, 33 in Great Falls, 46 in Seattle, 56 in San Francisco, 61 in Los Angeles, 60 in Albuquerque, 44 in Denver, 40 in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Alright, well, my next guest was in the...
And current conditions around the region here, it's 26 in Boston, we got 17 in Bedford, 20 out in Beverly and in Fitchburg, 21 in Gloucester, 17 in Norwood, 15 in Taunton, 17 in New Bedford, 14 in Falmouth, 17 in Chatham, 12 in Provincetown, 26 in Nantucket, 13 in Martha's Vineyard, 20 out in
Were you concerned?
Block Island, 22 in Wesley, 18 in Smithfield, 18 in Webster, 18 in Sturbridge, 22 out in
I was on the show.
Milford, 22 in Worcester, 17 in Garner, 23 in Greenfield, 27 in 22 in Amherst, 21 in Springfield, 15 in Pittsfield and in North Adams, 14 in Bennington, Vermont, 20 in Albany, 16 in Keene, New Hampshire, 18 in Concord, New Hampshire, 16 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 19 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 27 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 21 in Winslow and in New Britain and in Waterbury, 23 in Denver and Hartford, 29 in Bridgeport, 30 in New Haven, 31 in New London, 29 in Montauk, 30 in Islip, 32 in New York City here. Okay, let's take a look at our short range public discussion here. There will be a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over the southern half of Florida, moderate snow across parts of the upper Mississippi Valley and upper Great Lakes, and temperature to be 10 to 20 degrees below average over the mid-Atlantic states. A storm along the southeast mid-Atlantic coast will be moving eastward out over the western Atlantic by Tuesday evening. The system will produce light snow and sleet or freezing rain along parts of the northwestern edge of the Pacific shield over the parts of the mid-Atlantic. On Monday evening, rain will develop along parts of the southeast and southern Midland coast, but Tuesday afternoon, showers and thunderstorms will be developed over in the southern half of Florida by the ending on Thursday morning. Meanwhile, another storm over the central high plains will be moving northeastward into the upper Great Lakes by Wednesday morning. The storm will produce snow and lower elevation rain over parts of the northern high plains on Monday evening, with snow expanded in the upper Mississippi Valley. Upper Great Lakes by Tuesday morning, that will move in the upper Great Lakes by Wednesday morning. A small area of rain will develop over parts of the middle Mississippi Valley that will expand into the Great Lakes, and light and moderate rain extending into the Ohio Valley on Wednesday. Also by Wednesday morning, light rain will develop over parts of the Mid-Atlantic. Elsewhere, an pressure front over the eastern Pacific will trigger light to moderate rain over parts of the President Western North elevations Tuesday evening and Wednesday.
He's chair of the history department at Suffolk University. Welcome back to Greater Boston.
Thank you.
So it's obviously not just...
Okay, synopsis here. Dry and seasonally cold weather will continue into tomorrow. Seasonally
gentrified city.
cool for Wednesday and with a rain snow disturbance for Wednesday night. Mountain Thursday and seasonally Friday prior to another weather disturbance Saturday, and seasonally cold beginning Sunday and early next week. Here. And at 10:15 p.m. near-term update. Have lower temperature across much of the surface zones to keep abreast of current trends in particular. The Cape is running 5 to 10 degrees below current forecast. Temperature across the northwest half of the day appear to be in line with the forecast. A little no temperature change there. Our adjustment was to put a layer of middle clouds across the southern coast for just a few hours prior to surface observations and satellite trends. Looks as thought, northern edge should slide south of the islands after midnight. And we're going to take a look at our bus stop forecast. 7 a.m. 12 degrees of sunny skies, and 2 p.m. 32 degrees of sunny skies.
We're not encouraged.
When you wake up in the morning around the region, we have 21 degrees outside tomorrow. For Boston, 15 for Worcester, 19 predicted for Hartford, 26 to New York. 11 Albany when you get up north. 1 below in Concord, 3 above in Rutland, 2 in Burlington, 12 below in West Maine, 5 in Portland, and 0 in Bangor. Another frigid morning, but not as cold as yesterday, but still on the chilly side here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Goes like this.
And
For overnight, while stable overnight hours of the night, we are going to have
wave of young people, as long as Fidelity, as long as Manuel decide they're going to
clear skies on 13 degrees.
if we can know
North wind. Tuesday, sunny skies high near 37 degrees. Northeast wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Tuesday night, mostly clear skies low 21 degrees. Northeast wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny skies high near 44 degrees. Southwest to southeast wind about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Wednesday night, showers likely to after 1 a.m. Clear skies at low 33 degrees. Southeast wind about 8 miles per hour. Chance precipitation to 0%. Thursday, a chance of showers mainly before 9 a.m. Mostly sunny skies with a high near 56 degrees. Chance precipitation to 30%. Thursday night, mostly clear skies low 30 degrees. Friday, sunny skies high near 47 degrees. Friday night, chance of snow showers, partly clear skies high lower than 30 degrees. Chance precipitation to 30%. Saturday, chance of rain and snow showers, mostly clear skies high near 49 degrees. Chance precipitation to 50%. Sunday night, clear skies low 28 degrees. Sunday, mostly clear skies high near 40 degrees. Sunday night, mostly clear skies low 20 degrees. And for Monday, sunny skies high near 33 degrees. Leaders, what a phrase of the night. A frigid night in tap and a cold morning in tap for tomorrow. This is PJ wishing you have a good night with a good positive attitude. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.
median average of less than 20.